Alright, so today we're leaving Puebla, going to the world's largest pyramid in Cholula, and then I was supposed to go to Huaca, but I've made a decision I think will probably come back to haunt me. You'll find out. My Australian friends talked me into, we're going to ride up Mount Orizaba, which is the tallest mountain in Mexico and the third tallest in North America. Yeah, let's see how that goes. Alright, so now we walk up to Cholula, which is actually the largest pyramid in the world. It's really cool. The Spanish came, I guess it was overgrown with grass and stuff, whatever. And there's a really big, cool church on the top of it. I haven't done a huge amount of research, but apparently they haven't been able to excavate the pyramid because the church is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. So there's a little corner where you can see the bottom of the pyramid, and then you can see how big it is with the church on top. So apparently it's larger than the pyramids in Giza, is what I've been told. So let's check it out. So you can see the edge of the pyramid there where they've excavated. The rest of it just looks like a big hill, but it gives you an idea of the scale. Put your hat over your eyes. Alright, so the church was built in 1574, so it's like 500 years old, really cool. Santuario de la Virgen de los Remedios. That's my pathetic attempt at the Spanish name. I'm figuring out once we got up here that I certainly don't think it's taller than the pyramids of Giza. I think it's done by volume. I think it said it's 25 acres, and there's a lot of stuff here, and over the centuries there's more and more stuff built on top of it. Really, really cool. We're gonna go check out, I don't think you can see in the background there's a volcano. I'm pretty sure that's the thing this crazy effer has convinced me to ride. So see how that turns out.
Buenas tardes.
Buenas tardes.
¿Cómo estás?
Pues un poquito viejito, pero aquí estoy.
Muy entiendo. Calle es Orizaba.
No.
No.
Aquí suben al pico.
¿No es Orizaba?
No, Orizaba hay que regresarse a Cerdán
Sí.
y darle toda la carretera
Ah.
para encontrar la pista.
Ah. No, es el campo de Orizaba, ¿no?
No, 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 aquí suben al pico.
Ah.
Sí, sí, para Orizaba.
Ah, perdón. Pico de Orizaba.
Sí,
Sí, perdón, no pueblo de Orizaba, Pico de Orizaba.
sí, este es el pico de Orizaba.
Muchas gracias.
Sí, sí.
Hasta luego.
Sí, hasta luego.
Sí, claro, por supuesto. Hola. Me llamo es Ken. ¿Y tú? Alice.
Ahí, párate junto de él.
Sí, hola. Hola.
All right, so now the real adventure begins.
Yeah, right.
We're at about 3,000 meters, 3 kilometers above sea level, heading to Mount Orizaba, the highest peak in Mexico, third highest peak in the Americas, I believe. Snow-capped mountains. I didn't know that there was that in Mexico. I can feel the altitude a little bit in my chest, just to air down the tires. The road already looks, for me, horrible. I think my secret Australian friend Bo is a little more comfortable. It's a little more comfortable on this. The other thing that we're facing is we're running out of light. It's 3 o'clock. We don't really know how long. We're hoping it takes an hour up and back. Well, an hour up, hour back, without any crashes. Yeah, let's see what happens.
Let me think.
So grab crash bars each side.
Yeah. Feels like... Alright, so we're on the road to the town, where then the road actually starts to get up to the point of the mountain. We're about 3 kilometers up above sea level right now. Definitely out of breath. Dropped the bike a couple times. Out of breath trying to pick it up. Nice friendly farmer here. Said the road gets a lot worse, and it's close to 4 o'clock now. Said it's about an hour and a half, 2 hours to get to the point. It'll be dark by the time we get there, and then trying to get back. So unfortunately, it's just not possible. Feel bad for Bo. He probably could have made it with his DR, a little more confidence. Still think it would have been dark for him coming back, but we decided there's no way we're gonna make it. I gotta decide what I'm gonna do. I just can't admit defeat. There's no way I can not do this. But I wasn't planning to come here. Sort of pushed everything I was gonna do a day back. If I do it tomorrow, it pushes everything back another day. I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm gonna see what this road's like a little bit. Oh, I can't believe I dropped the bike already before we even got on the real road, but it's just gnarly stuff here. Like, check this out. Exhausted, and you can feel the altitude for sure. So yeah, after dropping the bike a couple times, talking to the farmer that said we definitely won't make it up and back anywhere near before dark, I decided to come back. Came into town, just found whatever hotel we could close. My friend Bo came with me. He was gonna ride up and camp up there, and he thought better of it. He's like, we had a late night last night, the altitude, and then also the dark, not a great idea. So he's gonna go tomorrow, far more capable than me. I have to figure out what I'm gonna do. I guess my two options are, I can't do it. The road gets significantly worse. I have way too much stuff, too heavy. I'm gonna have to deal with that. I just don't think it's rideable with the weight. So I either leave my bags here and go do it, or I go to Hawaka. I already have a place booked in Hawaka. I had a place booked tonight and for a couple nights, because this was a last minute, decided kind of late last night, early this morning to go up. And I have some friends in Hawaka. I need to get a service on the bike done. Got a couple other things. So we're gonna get some food because we're starving. probably a drink, and I will figure it out. And I will either be going up the mountain or, oh, I don't want to admit defeat, but I'll check back in. All right, so it's a new day. We're in the town of Ciudad Sedan. After having to turn back the mountain yesterday after the farmer told us there's no way we'll summit before dark and that the road gets considerably worse, we came back here to regroup. I had to think long and hard about what I'm doing. I'm embarrassed to admit that I don't think I'm going to attempt it. The crash, as you saw, it was really embarrassing. It wasn't even that fast. I just don't really have a lot of skill for really semi-difficult technical off-road terrain. I really enjoyed the road that we were going until the hill climb. Just like the little bits of ups and downs, gravel, sand, rocks, pits, whatever. That was really fun. I could do all day like that. But the really steep, rutted stuff, yeah, I'm embarrassed, but I'll put the crash in there and I'll be honest about it. I don't find it overly enjoyable with all the weight on it and my lack of skill. It's really difficult to pick the bike up. And then watching the video, I realized I probably, if I was going a bit faster, I probably could have kept on the left-hand side, although it was quite slanted. But then I also realized, because when I tried to pick the bike up, I couldn't move it. It was high grounded. I don't have enough ground clearance on the bike. So I think watching the video, what happened, I probably could have saved it when I went down in the dip, and then went back up, gave it a bit of gas, but the skid plate caught on high ground. I got high ground and just really slow fell over. Bo has gone. He's going to attempt it. It's so embarrassing, but again, I'll put it in. I'm not going to attempt it. It's not worth hurting myself or the bike for something that seems not like a lot of fun. Unless I left all the luggage, but then that just delays it a couple days. Anyway, off to Huaca. Let's see what that brings. All right, so quick little postscript to this video. My friend did make it up the mountain. He tried to summit, made it to the glacier, whatever. He came down, he did tell me that the road actually wasn't all that bad. That section we were on was probably the worst section. There was like 2 or 3 sections like that. It didn't get significantly worse, so I probably could have done it. It would have been easier leaving the luggage. I kind of regret not doing it, but whatever. So yeah, for anybody who has ridden that road, you know it's not that bad. And for anybody who wants to ride the road, it doesn't get much worse than that. What are you gonna do?